streaming. Here we go. What's up, everyone? Oh, what's up, everyone? You hear the hum of my guitar there. Welcome. We got a video on trending still. I think it's still on trending right near the top. Probably at 46 last time I looked. My rhythm guitar video. I'm going to talk about some honorable mentions. Had a lot of people put comments in the section. I mean, I drew from a huge pool of songs, and there's reasons why I chose certain ones, and I'm going to talk about that. And I'm going to talk about I'm going to play some honorable mentions. I'll play some, and I'll play some recordings of them. But before that, just want to remind you that my Beato bundle is on sale right now, $99. My ear training course, my Beato Book Interactive, my Quick Lessons Pro, which is more of an advanced thing. That's like these kind of riffs like this. And then my beginning Beato guitar book, which, you know, frankly, I don't know if any of the songs on the list you could actually play with the beginning guitar course, but, you know, you can, you got to start somewhere, right? So the other thing I want to announce is I'm going to be in Stockholm, Sweden. Woo! The 22nd of July. What is that? Next week, Tom? When is that?
Yeah.
Next week. A week from Thursday. I think it is. The 22nd. Is it Thursday? I can't remember. It's at the Södra Theater. There's only a couple tickets left if there are any left. If you're in Sweden, get them. But I just put up a thing on Shorts about my show here in Atlanta at the Variety Playhouse. That's on September 28th. It's a special show. I'm going to have a bunch of my friends that have been in my videos. We're going to be playing. I'm going to do song breakdowns of songs I can't do on here. This will be a special thing because it's my hometown show. And I've got a bunch of special guests for it. It's the only show that I'm doing with special guests. New York City, the Gramercy Theater. It's my favorite place to do a show in New York. Actually, I've only done one there one time. That's on October 17th. Tickets available there. And then in Berlin, Germany, October 28th at the Passionskirche. I'm not going to try to pronounce it because Aaron, who's German, who's moderating here, he's going to make fun of me if I do. Or Mike's moderating too. They both make fun of me. They both can pronounce it. Well, Aaron's German. Of course, he can pronounce it better. So, okay, let's talk about this list here and why this was such a kind of a lightning rod of things. I'm going to talk about a couple of the licks that I played. What's up, Dean? Good to see you there. One of the songs that was on there that a lot of people didn't know, and frankly, a lot of my friends didn't, was that Don't Stop to Watch the Wheels, the Doobie Brothers song. And I think it's a Patrick Simmons lick, actually. It's in an open D tuning, I believe, because I can hear where there are open strings in it, and it's the same tuning as Sailing is, because I didn't mention the tunings of those two songs. They are in open D. But this one, so this thing, that's the lick. Then, but it's cool with those open. I love that. That is the most interesting. That's just, what a great rhythm guitar part. It's so tight and it's all muted. I think that it's finger-picked, honestly, if I had to guess. The way that it sounds, I think it might be finger-picked on electric guitar, and it's muted, too. So that's a really cool lick. And then if you go to the clean sound here with the same tuning, you can hear... the beautiful, I love it. And then sorry about the little distortion. Let me turn it down just a little bit. And then okay, so those two songs were songs that were in open tunings. Let's talk about some of the things, why I kept some things off. I'm going to actually put on my other electric guitar. I'm going to give this to Tom. So one of the things was I was trying to find things that were unique. Okay, when I say unique, I mean Back in Black would be a song that I would say is completely unique. And it's unique really because of the riffs in there. But one of the things that I meant was like things that there's actually singing over, right? So this is actually a rhythm guitar part, meaning it is the backdrop to singing. So these are parts that are played while there is melodies going on, which I think is really cool, which would be Back in Black, right? So that's happening, right? That's happening while the singing is going on. So that's a completely legitimate thing. I've used Back in Black in so many videos, though, that I figure I've used that. I've used Back in Black. I mean, I've used a lot. I did a whole top 10 AC/DC riffs video that has 1.5 million views. So I've really spent a lot of time with AC/DC. I'll tell you another AC/DC riff that really would be one that is a creative riff. It's the Hell's Bells riff, right? Because the melody is over that in the chorus. And now the verse riff. Now, is that as unique as the dissonant riff of Pearl Jam? It's a phenomenal riff. Now, the chorus riff is totally unique. This. I tried to find things that had moving things in there, right? That the dissonant. I just love that. That is such a creative lick with the melody going over it. And it's unlike anything that I had ever heard before. And that's the thing. It's like these things, just like in Tom Sawyer, right? All these chords, you know, this part. That part to me is really unique, right? Really unique, especially with the vocal melody over that. Okay, but and obviously Let's Dance, that's sonically, the chord voicings are really great in that. Unlike anything, right? Then to this, then here, and then here. So that's Nile Rodgers playing in it. I corrected a couple of people. I don't usually comment on the videos, but a couple of people said, I can't believe you didn't mention that it was Stevie Ray Vaughan playing it. It's like, that's because it's not Stevie Ray Vaughan. It's Nile Rodgers playing it, who produced it. He played that guitar riff. Stevie Ray played the solo in the song. So there was definitely some confusion. Okay, so what are some things that I forgot? Well, I mean, I could have put, what is it? I could have played Smoke on the Water, right? Obviously. But to me, is that really... Okay, that was unique in its time. But is that Burden in My Hand? No, not really. And I love Deep Purple. I love Smoke on the Water. Deep Purple is definitely gone. I will make some Deep Purple videos. Is that as unique as some of these other things that the entire melody is based off of, you know, or that has some really unusual twist, like Money for Nothing, or something that's in an alternate tuning, like Start Me Up. Now, there's other Stones songs that could have been on there. There's a lot. I could have played, you know, I could have played Day Tripper. But I decided there's many Beatles songs I could have played. Some people said, why don't you play Paperback Writer? Because the Paperback Writer riff is a phenomenal riff, but it's not where the vocals are. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why I picked I Feel Fine, because the vocal melody is really based off that riff, and it's such a unique riff, right? Same thing with with Sweet Emotion, or with Walk This Way, the verse riff with all the, all the boogie woogie stretch things that happen. Van Halen, what did I do here from Van Halen? Oh, I did Beautiful Girls. I could have done Mean Street. I could have done Ain't Talking About Love. I could do a whole Van Halen. I mean, come on. Van Halen and Led Zeppelin, that's like a whole top 20 Led Zeppelin riffs or greatest rhythm guitar parts. Top 20, I mean, a lot of these people you could do top 20. I could do a top 20 on Soundgarden riffs, right? But definitely on Van Halen and Led Zeppelin, you can easily do a top 20. A lot of people say, well, Rick, you'd easily do a top 20 on AC/DC guitar riffs. And I have. As a matter of fact, I did my top 10 riffs ranked. I did AC/DC, I did the Beatles, and I did Zeppelin, I think. I've already done it. So I did a top 10 riffs ranked of those three bands already. Okay, so what are some other songs that have great riffs? Okay, I'll play some that are actually on acoustic guitar, which I considered, because I'll tell you another one that is really incredibly unique, which I featured in other videos. Norwegian Wood, John Lennon. Now, Norwegian Wood, the melody is that I once had a girl, or should I say she once had me. It's based off the guitar riff. Now, that's one of the best rhythm guitar things ever made because it's the melody, right? That probably should have been in there. I could say another great rhythm guitar part if you want to talk acoustic ones, Here Comes the Sun, no problem. A lot of these I used in my top 20 acoustic guitar intros. Scarborough Fair, Simon and Garfunkel, phenomenal guitar arrangement, beautiful rhythm guitar part. Once again, I said that's one that easily could have been on there. Let me think here. I could have done this, and this. A lot of people said this. I could have easily done Pinball Wizard. What do I take off? That probably could have been on there. I mean, I could have taken off Don't Stop to Watch the Wheels because it's not a song that's a song that's a classic like Pinball Wizard. I mean, okay, I'll cop to that. I should have probably had Pinball Wizard in its place. Probably Pinball Wizard moved up further. But if you think about it, what is Pinball Wizard? That's the intro, and that's in my top 20 greatest intros of all time. That's really the rhythm part. That's actually the part during the verse that the melody is sung over. Right? So the Pinball Wizard thing is actually the intro. Whereas the Don't Stop to Watch the Wheels is the riff, the rhythm guitar part. I call it a rhythm guitar part, even if it's a riff. It's the backing part of the guitar. Okay, so that one, I don't, Salisbury Hill said, Marty just said that in the comment section. Salisbury Hill, once again, that was in my top 20 acoustic guitar intros of all time, which is my biggest video on this channel, about 19 million plays. Easily could have been on there. I'll tell you another good one. Boston, Hitch a Ride. That is a beautiful. But if you say, well, if you're going to do that, you needed to put this in there. Somebody says about a girl, right? But is that unique? I love the tune. The chorus. That to me is not unique. Not like some of Kurt Cobain's things. If you said, I'll tell you a unique one. This is a more unique. I did Come As You Are, but you could have done I could easily have done that, or I could have done All Apologies. I could have done Heart-Shaped Box. Those easily could have been on there. Those are phenomenal rhythm parts. There's many Pearl Jam songs that could be on there. Many Soundgarden things. I could have done, I could have done Them Bones, Alice in Chains. I've used that in so many videos. There's many Alice in Chains licks that could have been on there. Unique is it unusual. The unusual parts are these chords, are the voicings, are the rhythms. To me, Let's Dance, that's unique. Really unique. Burden in My Hand, there's nothing like Burden in My Hand. There's nothing like Money for Nothing. Funny, right? Give It Away, somebody says in there. Give It Away is really a bass feature more. A lot of people are saying Everlong. I don't know if Everlong, I mean, it's a great... Yeah. But that's bass, that's power chords and sus2 chords and stuff, right? It's not necessarily a riff. Now, if I did yeah. Right? Killing in the Name. Easily could have been that. Okay, that could have been on there. It could have been. I'll tell you another good one. Let me get my electric guitar. That's a better one to do on electric. Yeah, so what was the tune I'm thinking of? Bomb Track. Bomb Track? That easily could have been on there. Hold on, let me get some... I'm using this foot pedal. Oh, that's a good riff, right? That's a great... that is a great riff there. I'll tell you another great riff is... would be this, right? Sorry about the reverb and the bad sound. Roxanne could have been on that list, but to me, the song that I did, all those sections in there. Wow. Then I love that. Then it just keeps going, right? Then here, it's a D minor or F. I love that. That's amazing. That is unlike anything that's ever been written there. Totally unique. Totally unique. Some people said, you know, yeah, you could have had that, but to me, that's still not as original as Synchronicity 2. Listen, so I'll do a quick plug here. If you want to be able to hear how to figure these things out by ear fast, you should check out my Beato Ear Training. When I hear these things, I immediately turn my brain on. I'm like, what are the intervals I'm hearing? Is it, you know, what am I hearing on this? I'm like, oh, I hear those are just perfect fourth intervals moved up. That goes up a minor third and up a whole step from there. Then that goes up a minor third and down a half step. Instantly figure this stuff out. All of this stuff, you know. I'm like, oh, that's obviously down. I can hear the open E string. I can hear da, da, da. That's a whole step. That's ear training. This is what I teach in my ear training course. It's a browser-based course with hundreds of modules to train your ear to hear these things and instantly figure them out. What am I hearing? Are those two notes a fifth apart? Are they a fourth apart? Is there a dissonance there? Like on Don't Stop to Watch the Wheels, I listen to it and I'm like, okay, I hear open strings there because I hear the timbre change of the open strings. Then I instantly know that it is an open tuning, right? You know, when I hear Sailing, even though I never figured it out before and Christopher Cross played it, but if I tried to figure it out, I could instantly figure it out. I can hear da 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 da. I can hear that first note in it is an open string, but it's not the open B string, it's the open A, so I know it's in an open D tuning. Check out my ear training course. You can get all 4 of my courses for $99. You can become you can really improve your ear and figure out songs and learn music theory and all that. And I'd sell it for the price of one, you know, less than most people sell one of their courses for it. So it's all 4 of my courses for $99. Click on another tab here and go there. There's some other things in here. Let's see here. I'll tell you some other stuff. I keep forgetting Michael McDonald, Steve Lukather's guitar part in there. Phenomenal. Human Nature, Steve Lukather's part, phenomenal. Those easily could have been in there in the video, and I probably, but it's like, what do I replace? And one of the reasons that I didn't put those in there, I love Luke. They're not his songs, right? So but that shouldn't really have anything to do with it. But I've done so many videos on Luke that I don't want to embarrass him here. He's, it's like, come on, man, don't talk about so many of my parts. Some other interesting things that could have been in there. Obviously, there's many Metallica licks that could have been put in there. Enter Sandman could have been in there. Sad But True, somebody wrote, that could have been in there. I mean, there's tons of Metallica songs that could have been in there. That's a whole. I think don't I have a top 10 of Metallica riffs ranked video too? I think I might. Okay, GDK just said, just order ear training. I have a good ear and I write all the time, but being able to put it into English is important. GDK, thank you so much for that. You're right. Being able to put it in English, putting the name on things is very important. It's just as important as being able to figure them out. I mean, figuring them out it's the same thing. It's just recognizing what you hear. That's it. That's really the goal of being a great musician, for soloing, for learning songs, for and it goes for any instrument. It doesn't have to be on guitar. It could be recognizing drum parts or the pitch of the snare, right? What is the pitch of the snare when Alex Van Halen hits it versus the pitch of the snare when think of any ringing snare, the snare in Black Hole Sun. What kind of a snare is it? Is it a metal snare? That's ear training too. You know, Matt Cameron told me it was a Keplinger snare. I have a Keplinger steel snare like he has. But one of the things that he showed me is that he has a snare bed on one of his things that's off center. It doesn't go through the center of the drum. I wonder if I was supposed to tell people that. It's a very unique design, but I think the one that he used on Super Unknown, the Keplinger he used, actually has a snare that goes straight across the bottom, but it's a steel snare sound, and the rim shots give you those overtones, but being able to identify what notes am I hearing in those overtones, that stuff is ear training as well. Being able to identify the harmonics of a rim shot and tuning those and making sure they're not changing during a song, that's all part of ear training. So I'll tell you two other songs that I considered on here. That Black the Sky by King's X and It's Love by King's X. I used It's Love in my top 20 drop D video. So, you know, these things were all on the list. All these songs are on the list. It's like, okay, what? Some people are like, why'd you put the Arctic Monkeys song on the list? Because the riff is very weird to me. And they wrote a really creative song based on a really weird riff. My favorite guitar part of all time, you know, you guys all know what it is. Come on, Angie, this part? Give me a breeze. Come on. Give it up to Keith Richards. That's ridiculous. Could be Stairway to Heaven. I mean, like I said, Zeppelin. But there's so many Stones things. Satisfaction. There's so many Stones licks, so many Zeppelin licks, so many Soundgarden licks. All these things could have been on the list. I have to say this though. Oh, by the way, I'm Södra Theater, the 22nd. I'm gonna be in Sweden, playing the Södra Theaters. A couple tickets left still. Get them if you're there. And then I'm gonna be in Atlanta at the Variety Playhouse on the September 28th. That's going to be a special show. And honestly, I said this the other day. I'll just say it on here. I don't know if I'm going to do any more after my Berlin show. I think I may be retiring from doing live shows. So if you want to come out and see me, I'll be at the Gramercy Theater in October on the 17th? October 17th, and Berlin, Germany on the 28th of October at the Passionskirche, Passionskirche. I tried it, Aaron. I don't know if I did it well. Still some tickets available. Those links are in the description here. But I had so much fun doing this video. And it made me realize I need to do more playing in videos. And all the guitar changes and things like that, I tried to match the sounds on all these. So I have my guitar in there on all of these tracks. People are like that's me playing Day Tripper. But to try and get the sound like John Lennon's sound, and I'm playing a 335 and he's playing like a Rickenbacker. I don't know what through. He has a slapback on it, but it has the weirdest EQ curve on it. It doesn't sound like anything I've ever heard, right? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Oh, I'm in the... Yeah. God, I can't even play the guitar today. Oh, I gotta get this action. I got Dave coming over here, actually. All the action on this action is so high on this guitar right now. I haven't had any of my guitars adjusted in probably 8 months or so. I have so many guitars that are kind of unplayable. That will be fixed here. can't even do that. Oh, that kills my hand. Anyhow, that part of it was really fun. It's actually playing the parts, moving the amps, changing the sounds, miking the amps, recording them in with the original tracks. That was really great. So, anyhow, that's the deal right there. Hit the subscribe button. Trying to get up to 4 million subscribers sometime. I'm, over 3.5 million now, but it's a long way to 10 million. I don't know if I'll ever get there. I'll do YouTube. Maybe I'll do YouTube until I hit 10 million. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put a thing on there, but I'd like to get to 10 million. There's that one last reward. I'm not even halfway there. My God, I probably have to do it till I'm 80 years old to get there. But I had my 30th trending video, the rhythm guitar video. So anyways, thank you all for watching that video. And remember to share this, talk to your friends. And sorry about me screwing up Day Tripper there. Woo, woo. We'll get the guitars in good condition here. And I'll see you guys in Sweden next week, hopefully, for those of you that are on here. Tomo, what's up, man? Good to see you. All right. Have a great weekend or week. What are we on? Monday? Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you guys. Take care. Bye.